Unfortunately, these notes I only have in Afrikaans, so I put both of the question papers in English. So oxidasie onthou is verlies van elektrone en reduksie is wins van elektrone. We use this oil rig as a shorthand to just remember that. So oxidation is loss, reduction is gain. Remember, it's a gaining or losing of electrons. So if you're losing an electron, it means that you're basically losing a minus. So the oxidation number will increase. And that's what it says here. 'n toename in oksidasiegetal. En as jy hierso 'n elektron optel, dan beteken dit hy tel basies 'n minus op. So if you're gaining a minus, that's a decrease in oxidation number. Then remember, oxidizing agent is the one that is reduced, and the reducing agent is the one that is oxidized. Dan net vinnig hierdie ene ook. Oepsie, dis wat ek wou doen nie. Vinnig hierdie ene ook. Julle moet maar op julle tyd deur hierdie opsomming gaan. As dit 'n element is sy oksidasiegetal 0. If it's an monoatomic ion, then whatever the charge of the ion is, that is also the oxidation number. So magnesium 2 plus has an oxidation number of 2 plus. Then these ones are very important. The oxidation number of hydrogen is plus 1, except in this case. In that one exception, the oxidation number of oxygen is negative 2, except in this occasion. And remember, when we're working with oxygen gas, this is an element, so that falls in that category. Same with hydrogen. If it's hydrogen in its element form, as in hydrogen gas, also falls in that category. Oksidasiegetal van groep 1 elemente is altyd plus 1, groep 2 is altyd plus 2, lekker maklik. Then this one is always negative 1. Again, exception will be in its element form. Okay, en dan daai is minus 1, behalwe in daai een geval. And I'm going to stop there now, so you guys can go through that on your own. Then, this is just a summary of what is said on the previous page. En dan gaan ek net gou vinnig hier by hierdie prentjie stil staan. If there's a decrease in oxidation numbers, it means that he gained electrons. So remember, you have to be able to define oxidation and reduction in terms of the oxidation number. So jy moet kan sê die oksidasiegetal neem toe of neem af, en jy moet dit kan doen in terme van elektrone. So kry jy elektrone by of verloor jy elektrone. Then, and this we're also going to do from the table, we're going to work with half reactions. So ons gaan hê 'n oksidasie halfreaksie en 'n reduksie halfreaksie. And remember we said you have to balance the electrons. So in this case, you have the zinc that is losing electrons. Onthou, verlies van elektrone is oxidasie. So that's the oxidation half reaction. And then you have the reduction half reaction. Daai ene. En jy kan gaan kyk na die oksidasiegetal. So in hierdie geval is die oksidasiegetal van sink, oksidasiegetal van sink is 0 en hierso is dit 2 plus. Met ander woorde, die oksidasiegetal neem toe. So that's oxidation because he loses electrons. And in this case, it goes from plus 1 to 0 in its element form. Ander woorde, die oksidasiegetal neem af. So dis reduksie, en as jy dit moes beskryf in terme van die elektrone, dan sê jy, hy kry elektrone by, he gains electrons. Okay, and then, if you look at these two half reactions and ignore the red parts, remember that if you are adding up to the total one, sorry, ek het daai verkeerd afgeskryf, dan moet jou elektrone gebalanseerd wees. So in this case, my electrons are balanced. I've got 2 electrons there and 2 electrons there. So then those two will cancel out, dus soos by wiskunde. Wat as dit aan die linkerkant en aan die regterkant voorkom, dan kanselleer hulle uit. But if this was not the case, so let's say that was 3 electrons, which it's not, and this one was 2 electrons, then you have to find a way to balance those two. So then you would have said this whole thing times by 2 and this whole thing times by 3, sodat jy aan albei kante 6 elektrone het en dan kan jy hulle uitkanselleer en aangaan van daar af. Maar in hierdie geval was hy klaar gebalanseer met my uitvee. Okay. Goed. Then we are using this table. I actually think there's a new one. This one still says 2018. But anyway, you've got your oxidizing agents here. En ek hou daarvan om dit daar te gaan skryf. Oksideermiddels en ek het net vir myself hierby gesit. Hy tel elektrone op and that reaction always takes place from left to right as that arrow indicates. And then here at the bottom, I like to write down for myself die reduseermiddel gaan hier wees. So met ander woorde, daai ene of daai ene of daai ene sal die reduseermiddel wees. That is the one that loses electrons and that reaction takes place from right to left. So if you can identify one of the reactions, then you at least know where to go looking for the other one. Is hy bo hom of onder hom? Okay, goed. So ek het uit sommer van die internet af ou vraestelle, maar dit is graad 11 vraestelle. So dis nie die matriek eindeksamen vraestelle nie. Dit is, daar was soos 2015 tot 2018 was daar exemplaar vraestelle van skynat graad 11 ook op gewees. So this one is a November 2018 one. Okay, so remember guys, this is just background for what we are building on in grade 12. So in grade 12, we are going to have electrochemical cells en dan gaan ons soos julle ander stuk teorie by doen. So hierdie is net very basic hersiening, sodat dit net beter gaan van hier af. Okay. So hulle sê vir ons 'n reaksie vind plaas tussen hierdie permanganatione en hydrogen sulfate as given below. Define reduction in terms of oxidation numbers. So remember, reduction you have to be able to describe in terms of electrons. As dit in terme van elektrone was, dan sit reduction is gaining electrons, but they are asking it specifically in terms of oxidation numbers. So you have to say it's a decrease in oxidation numbers. Shorthand. Okay. Dan sê hulle vir jou bepaal die oksidasiegetal van die permanganaat ione, van manganese in die permanganaat ione. So we're looking at these ions. Okay, and that's one of the rules on the white notes that I skipped over because I knew we were going to do it here. If you are working with a polyatomic ion, soos manganaat, permanganaat, dan moet hulle opeindig by wat ook al daai polyatomiese ion se lading is. So as you guys can see here, this one has a charge of -1, so I need to get to -1. Dan weet ek ook, ek het 4 suurstowwe, en onthou een van my reëls is, suurstof as hy verbind is, behalwe in sy elementvorm, het 'n lading van -2. So that's where I got this little equation from, where I say that whatever plus -8 must give me -1. Die -1 weer kom van hierdie -1 lading af, en ek het 4 suurstowwe en hulle elkeen het 'n oksidasiegetal van -2. So if you use that, then it's easy to see that that has to be +7. En jy kan dit net so skryf. Okay, now they say, write the formula of the substance that undergoes oxidation. Nou, ek het op hierdie ene so lank gegaan en die 2 halfreaksies gaan kry. So net van my gebalanseerde vergelyking, hulle gee vir jou die 2 rooies hierso, is die 2 wat ek kon identifiseer, die halfreaksies is wat plaasvind in hierdie gebalanseerde vergelyking. So you can look at that balance equation on the next page again and you'll see it's quite easy to identify that this one is one of the half reactions and that this one is one of the half reactions. So ignore the green, I'm going to use the green for the next one that I'm going through as well. We're looking specifically at those two. En kyk ook na die rigting waarin ek die pyltjies nou geteken het. Okay. Goed, so met ander woorde, hierdie ene gaan die oksideermiddel wees, which we'll get to later. And this one will be the reducing agent, soos wat hy daar is. En as hy die reduseermiddel is, net gou weer terugkom op hierdie ene, hulle sê vir my, gee die formule van die stof wat oksidasie ondergaan. So remember, the one that undergoes oxidation is the reducing agent. So for that formula, it will be H2S. So as jy hierna toe gaan, en jy het daai twee, en jy weet hierdie ene is die reduseermiddel, hierdie ene is die oksideermiddel, dan beteken dit die reduseermiddel ondergaan oksidasie, en die oksideermiddel ondergaan reduksie. I'll say that in English, the reducing agent undergoes oxidation, and the oxidizing agent undergoes reduction. Okay, goed. Nou sê hulle vir jou, verduidelik jou antwoord in daai vraag in terme van oksidasiegetalle. Now you need to go back to what you know about oxidation number. For oxidation, you have to say that it increases from -2 to 0. En kom ek wys dit gou vir julle. Op hierdie ene gaan dit wees daai stukkie en daai stukkie. En onthou, daai ene het 'n +1 lading, die waterstof. So omdat daar 2 is van hulle, beteken dit daai ene moet -2 hê. En hierdie ene is 'n element. So hy het 'n oksidasiegetal van 0 altyd. Okay. So important, you have to say that there's an increase, and then you have to say it's from -2 to 0. Nou sê hulle vir my, skryf die formule neer van die oksideermiddel. So I already did that on the previous page for you guys. En weer lees net mooi wat hulle vir jou vra. Hulle vra die formule. It's that one. Write down the oxidation half reaction. So as ons hierna toe gaan, previous page. Oxidation half reaction will be this one. Onthou, die reduseermiddel word geoksideer. The reducing agent is oxidized. So this will be the reactant, and those will be the products going from right to left. That will be the oxidation half reaction. So dan gaan skryf jy hom net vir jouself uit. Oh, ag nee, dis wat ek wil doen. H2S vorm S plus 2 waterstoffe plus 2 elektrone. Okay, en dan vir die laaste ene vra hulle vir jou om die ion electron method te gebruik om die gebalanseerde vergelyking neer te skryf. So you're going to write down that one that we have already. And then you are going to write down the other one as well. So onthou, hierdie ene het ons nou op ons tabel afgeskryf van regs na links. Die ander ene gaan ons van links na regs neerskryf. So hy lyk so. So the problem that we have here is that our electrons are not balanced. Die elektrone is nie gebalanseerd nie. So, ek is seker julle almal sal kan sien, dat ek hierdie ene gaan wil vermenigvuldig met 5, en hierdie ene gaan ek wil vermenigvuldig met 2. So ek gaan hulle sommer net nou hier byskryf, so dis 5 van daai, 5 van daai,